Okay, definition number 3 is the theorem or principle. It is called as Varignon's principle. It is very important while solving the problems and while locating the resultant in parallel force system. Varignon's principle is stated as the moment of the resultant about any point would be equal to sum of the moments of all the individual forces about the same point. Means when we used to find out the resultant, and if I want to locate the resultant in parallel force system, I will use the Varignon principle. By the Varignon principle, the moment of that resultant at any point will be equals to the sum of moments of all the forces about that particular point. Okay, I will show you how to use the Varignon principle while solving the problems on parallel force system. It can be said as moment of resultant, or let's say about point O, will be equals to the summation of all the moments, means addition of all the moments. So moment of force F1 at point O plus moment of force F2 at point O plus dot. So Varignon principle means moment of resultant about any point will be equals to the sum of moments of all the individual forces about the same point. Okay, now how to solve the problems on parallel force system? As it is a parallel force system, either there will be forces in x horizontal direction or either in vertical direction, right? So step number 1, since all the forces are parallel to each other, hence we can add it. Okay, no doubt. Step number 2, location of resultant is by Varignon's theorem, is by Varignon's principle. So we have to locate the resultant. Just like in concurrent force system, we have found out the resultant, let's say R, and we have located by theta with respect to x-axis. So theta was equals to tan inverse of summation of f of y divided by summation of f of x, that is with respect to x-axis. Since similar way, we have to locate the resultant here in parallel force system, but it is by Varignon's principle. And step number 3 is very important. Initially, we have to assume the resultant to the left or right of any point. If the answer is positive, then assumed direction is right. And if the answer is negative, our assumed direction is opposite. So these are the 3 simple steps to solve the resultant of parallel force system. Okay, now we'll see one short problem. This was asked for 5 marks in university exam. Okay, look at the problem. Find the resultant of parallel force system. Sometimes the parallel will not be there. Find the resultant of the following force system. So just we have to identify, yeah, this and this 4 forces are exactly parallel to each other, hence it is parallel force system. Okay, but here it is mentioned that find the resultant of parallel force system. So how many forces are acting? A, B, C, D. At point A, 100 Newton in downward direction, 200 in downward direction, 100 in upward direction, 200 in upward direction. Even the distance between these two are given 2 meter, 2 meter and 2 meter. Okay, what we have to find out? A resultant. Okay, since all the forces in vertical direction, summation of f of x, summation of all the horizontal component will be 0, because there is no any horizontal force acting from A to D. So summation of f of x, all the forces along horizontal direction will be 0. Okay, summation of f of y, the addition of all the vertical forces. Okay, now 100, it is in downward direction, we'll consider as a minus 100. 200 in downward direction, minus 200. 100 in upward direction, plus 100. 200 upward direction, plus 200. Sign convention is same. We are using the same sign convention, upward positive, downward negative. So summation of f of y, minus 100 minus 200 plus 100 plus 200 will be equal to 0. Okay, f of x is 0, f of y is also 0, means resultant will be 0. And very important, this is very important, when the resultant is 0, it is termed as a couple. I hope you are getting my point. Couple means what? Two forces. Here you can also see 100 Newton, 100 Newton. The distance between 100 Newton is 2 plus 2, 4 meter. 100 Newton in downward direction, 100 in upward direction, opposite to each other. Magnitudes are same, exactly parallel to each other, means these 100 Newton will form a couple. So their resultant will be 0 na. 100 downward direction minus 100 plus 100 0. Similarly 200 200. This is in downward direction, this is in upward direction. The distance between them is 4. So again this will form another couple. So when resultant is 0 in parallel force system, it will be termed as a couple. Okay, if it is a couple, what is the magnitude of couple? Right. So as I said, 100 100, this is one couple. 200 200, this will be another couple. So simply you can consider this 100, this is in clockwise direction, this is also in anti-clock, sorry, this is anti-clockwise, this is also anti-clockwise. So minus 100 into 4, minus 400. This 200 200, 200 into 4, again anti-clockwise, minus 800. So that will be minus 400 minus 800 will be minus 1200. Minus 1200, directly you can write it, couple is equals to minus 1200 Newton meter or 1200 Newton meter in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, if you don't understand this, okay, so if it is a couple, you can also calculate the couple value. Okay, let's say you have to take the moment at point A or moment at point D. You take moment at any point, you will find the same thing. So I have taken the moment at point A. So if I take the moment at point A is equals to 0, okay, at point A, moment at point A means the force acting at point A is 100, but the perpendicular distance from point A will be 0. So this 100 into 0 will be 0. Because what is movement? Force into perpendicular distance. So 100 Newton is exactly acting at point A. We are taking the movement at point A. So 100 into perpendicular distance will be 0. So this will be 0. Okay. Now this is 200. Perpendicular distance is 2 meter from A point. So 200 into 2. This is in clockwise direction. This is in clockwise direction. You consider any sign convention, but we have to use the same kind of sign convention for throughout the problem. That is very important. You consider clockwise positive, anti-clockwise positive, no doubt. So I have taken this clockwise as a negative. So minus 200 into 2 u1. This one is anti-clockwise direction. So 100 into perpendicular distance 4 plus this is again anti-clockwise. So plus 200 into 6. So if I calculate this, I will find 1200 Newton meter in anti-clockwise direction, that is minus. So this will be 1200 Newton meter. I hope you are getting my point.